This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions.
3, 2, 1.
It's your Reela, baby.
While I'm only getting older, so all my loved ones hope I don't lose no more before success comes. It's taking longer, way longer than expected. Every now and then, gotta put things in perspective. I gotta go harder. Still got my mother and father. Need to pave the way for my future son or daughter. And Mason and Lila, I'm my brother's keeper for life after. Pray y'all keep it together. If worse comes,
Yo, microphone check, 1 2 1 2. What it do? Got my boy Mark Edmond, if you didn't know, playing in the back that bacon, homie. I go stream that everywhere, produced by yours truly. We back, word to Skip Bayless. I am back. What it do, baby? Welcome to the Real Spill Podcast. That hook go crazy, Mark. It go crazy. Keep on going. Promise I'm coming to bring that bacon home. Welcome to the Real Spill Podcast, where we spill the real. I tell you how I feel. And I am your host, Real, or Reela, or Kenny. All three is all me. You know how we rolling. What it do, man? What's good with you, Cam? We back.
Man, you can't get anything better than this, man.
Hell
Rebrand.
Hell yeah.
5 music in the beginning.
Hey, man.
Lots of topics to talk about.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it don't get no better than this, man.
Hell
What's
yeah.
good with you?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. Head above water, rebranding. Got my other insurance business doing what it's doing. I'm just living life, bro. Blessed, working on a project with my boy Elvis Murray. A lot of things in motion. I'm excited, bro. I'm just taking it all in and, you know what I mean, day by day with it.
For sure that. Let's get right into it, man. There's a lot going on. Of course, you already know what we got to get started with first, man. This is... I mean, where do we even start, man? I'll just introduce it, man. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Yeah, him. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Him too.
Jaden Ivey, guard now with the Chicago Bulls. Well, shoot. Not anymore.
Guard with the unemployment line.
Jaden Ivey, man. If nobody knows who Jaden Ivey is a basketball player, shooting guard for the Chicago Bulls. He got traded from the Detroit Pistons this year during the trade deadline. He had a lot of things to say regarding his beliefs as a Christian randomly on live. If I can find the video, then I'll put it up. But oh my God, like what's really happening right now? I mean, Jaden Ivey is under fire right now. There's two conflicting sides, either defending him or not even really chewing him out, but more so of hoping that he gets the help that he needs, because a lot of people believe that he may even be going through some type of mental health crisis or nothing, but he got online on Instagram Live randomly these past couple days, but definitely since Monday. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, so this happened on Monday, March 30th, and he spoke about, you know, having the freedom to be able to say the things that you want to say or believe. And he brought up the LGBTQ community and how the NBA embraces that community, has, you know, a night dedicated to them, and how a lot of people get condemned over their, I don't know, I guess beliefs about their lifestyle, or, you know, just everything, and how they correlated with Christianity, with the Bible, with how, you know, God supposedly, I don't know, hates them, or they hate God. I mean, it's so loaded. How do we even get into this?
We could get into the beginning. I knew something was off when he came out at, what is he, 24?
Just about.
Around 24 years old. He got hurt, of course, by Cole Anthony. And he said willingly I'm not the same J.I. that I once was prior to injury. I'm like, 24. Like, I get it. You may not have it right now, but the highway to you getting back to that or some semblance of that, we've seen it happen with other guards before. And with medicine and with technology, you can get back to your former self. Shoot, Jason Tatum just dropped 32 on the Hornets after coming back 10 months from an Achilles injury. So it's possible. KD is breaking his scoring records after tearing his, his Achilles at a later stage. So technology has made it possible for you to reach the heights that you once were or to diversify your game. And he said that willingly at 24 years old. I said, okay, red flags. Okay. You got traded from Detroit to Chicago and you're young and they also needed another shot creator and playmaker. I wonder what that's about. All right, cool. So I'm minding my business, and a group chat pops up. You know what I mean? Me, my boy Quest, shout out to Quest, my boy Cam here. And Jaden Ivey just comes out and says, like you said, that the NBA supports their whole month and where he completely lost me. First of all, let's just humanize it, right? Everybody who's listening to me has an employer, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. I'm an entrepreneur, and I still have to answer to people, right? If you are a CEO of an Apple, you have to answer to your stockholders or your stakeholders or however your business infrastructure is set up. Regardless, you do not have full control and total autonomy of your business regardless of who you are. So you mentioned the people that actually pay you. And you said that the NBA is championing people of a certain sexual preference. And then you come out to say they hate God. The generalizing has to stop. It's overall, right? You don't know every gay person, right? You don't know every queer person or, however the alphabet is set up. I don't want to be disrespectful to those people. They've already dealt with whatever they got to deal with. If the NBA decides they want to do that and you don't agree, here's an idea. Shut your ass up. You don't got to say nothing. You see, this phone has allowed so much beautiful things to happen. I remember when I used to have to buy my mother, I used to have to buy her contact cards for her to call and have minutes to our people back home in Haiti. I'm of Haitian descent. I had to do that. And it came to a place called WhatsApp. Now she is able to freely talk to our family back home in Haiti. No contact card. It's great. Technology will continue to evolve. But this has also tricked a lot of you into thinking that because I have this platform that I have to speak on everything that goes on. You may not agree with it. You may agree with it. But there's a third option, and that's just to shut your ass up. Especially if it's going to affect your bottom line. Especially if it's going to affect your generational wealth. Now, I came out and said as soon as it happened, maybe this is what he wanted. Maybe he doesn't care because he came out and said the Pistons aren't going to matter on Judgment Day. All right, bro, I hear you. They aren't going to matter, right? If you do follow Christianity, it says that every man will have to answer for everything that they've done throughout this life. Great. But when you get released from your employer, don't come out and have an Instagram live and say, oh, that's not true. I'm not detrimental to the team. You clearly show that you don't care to be employed because you mentioned your employer in a negative light. Essentially, this is essentially hate speech. Let's just call it what it is. You mentioned your employer in hate speech in the same vein. And now you're complaining that there's consequences. See, freedom of speech is not revoked in this country. There's this notion that freedom of speech is being attacked. No. Everybody can say what they want to say, especially with this phone. You could get it to thousands to millions of people, billions if you have that type of motion. But freedom of speech does not constitute freedom of consequences. That's what I want Jaden Ivey to know. Don't sit up here and try to blame the Bulls for letting you go because there's consequences to hate speech. It just is what it is, bro. So we got to stop it. Like, if he's going through, his mental health crisis, you now have liquid $10 million. I want people to know that majority of you listening won't make $10 million in your entire lifetime. He has $10 million. I don't feel bad for him. I don't think you shouldn't either. Now, I want him to get help, but he has $10 million and 10 million ways to get help. What he chooses to do with his funds is up to him. But here we got this article up here. It says Joe Cowley, I believe he might be covering them or whatnot. I just want to give him his shout out. Dan Wolkin. It says before Ivy even stepped foot on Chicago soil, there were rumblings from Detroit that the shooting guard was a preacher, quote unquote. They undersold it. His interviews became sermons in which he was asking reporters if they've been saved and if they fornicated before marriage. I want you to go to your job. I don't know, work at McDonald's, if you drive trucks, if you work at a gas station, if you're in tech, whatever you do. I want you to go up to your next coworker and say, hey, bro, you be fucking? And wait to hear what they say. They're going to look at you like, nigga, what you just asked me? And if they decide to go to HR, that's your ass. Yeah, you're going to be in the unemployment line, right? Because there's a certain amount of professionalism whether you want to put religion in it, whether you want to put religion out of it, that you must upkeep at your place of business because you have to answer to somebody. You're not going up to your boss asking them if they had sex. That's none of your fucking business, regardless of religion or not. Pardon my French, but that's none of your business, bro. And that's detrimental because your team now has to ask about it. They're already asking your franchise guy and Josh Giddey, who's having an excellent season, hoping that you get the help that you deserve, right? And they're trying to build something in Chicago. And no disrespect to you or your religion, bro. I love God you know what I mean? I'm tapped in. I grew up in church, all of that. But you got to keep a certain amount of professionalism up. You're not only going out there and talking for yourself and for your family. You're representing the Chicago Bulls. And beyond that, the very employer that you mentioned in the NBA, you're representing them as well. So if they decide, they're at-will employer, if they decide to revoke your contract, so be it. I don't feel bad for bro.
Yeah, the way how I look at it really is just, again, we're at a time where a lot of people, as you said, we have phones, and folks feel like because we have phones, platforms, and followers, that we can just say whatever,
Exactly.
and if we believe it, then it's truth.
Right.
When the real actuality is you have to be responsible over yourself, meaning what you say, what you do. That doesn't mean you don't have to believe what you believe.
Right.
It's just imposing that now at that point is an issue. There's a reason why a lot of folks have an issue with certain agendas being pushed in the world. It's not because they exist. It's because they're being imposed on individuals who may not want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so why can't that be used across the board? I don't understand this notion that just because you believe it and just because you put God attached to it, that it must be said. No, it doesn't have to be said.
No, it don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. Nobody asked for Jaden Ivey to say anything. Nobody was looking for Jaden Ivey to tell them that they hate God.
Should have stopped at Jaden Ivey. No one was looking for Jaden Ivey.
That's another thing, too, because you brought that up yesterday as far as, like,
Yes.
Jaden Ivey don't have the juice to even do that and stay in the NBA.
Listen, we saw what happened 4 years ago around this time. Kyrie Irving lost his Nike deal. Kyrie Irving was suspended damn near indefinitely, and they gave him a laundry list of things to do. He damn near had to twerk on IG Live.
And he ain't even say nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
He didn't say
But this
not
is
one
a
thing.
multiple-time All-Star who in that same season, I believe, dropped 60, the most efficient 60 points we've ever seen against the Orlando Magic. I remember it like yesterday. And y'all had him do all of that for a link. What did you think Jaden Ivey was going to do?
Come on, man.
Listen, as soon as it dropped, me and you said what? I hope he bilingual.
Boy.
I hope he bilingual.
Boy.
Yeah, to get the Rosetta Stone ready.
You will find yourself in Lithuania.
And I think it took, 2 hours? Yeah, it took 2 hours from when, as soon as we saw it,
If
me
that-
and you said it.
If that,
Bruh.
bruh.
Took a look at him. Well, you not like that. You ain't filling up these seats. Kyrie had shoes. He had people filling in the seats. So he brought monetary value and eyes to the franchise. And they looked at it like, damn, we can't let him go, but we can't just fold like that because there's a certain type of divide that he's bringing, regardless if it's a link or not. The NBA, you can't attack a certain group of people. That's their market. Gay people like basketball too. Same way that Michael Jordan say Republicans buy shoes, gay people like basketball too. You can't attack this certain amount of people, and I'm trying to market to them. And you're like that? You can barely get off the bench off this deep-ass guard rotation they got in Chicago? Yeah, nigga, go ahead and speak Spanish. Or Greek.
But it's also just like, again, I don't understand, like, why is everybody so gung-ho to attack whatever community? Like, the KKK believes what they believe.
Yeah.
Do they need to be out here just spewing their rhetoric?
Yeah, they can't.
And should that be looked at as freedom of speech and just let it rock?
No.
Do you think that black people, Asians, whoever,
Minorities,
when they
period.
see the KKK say whatever they say or do whatever they do, they should be cool with that too? Because the KKK believes that's truth as well.
So if somebody on your franchise spoke the KKK's rhetoric, do we want to allow him to rock with freedom of speech?
Come on, man. Like we gotta really like find a way where things can be respected across the board. I think that a lot of people tend to use God's name in a way to spew what they have in their heart or what they feel. And then if it's backed by the Bible, then it's great. But my whole thing is, bruh, at the end of the day, respect, love, empathy, understanding. Those 4 things right there, bruh, can make the world a better place. Because at the end of the day, we all don't know each other.
No.
We all don't know what everybody goes through. Right. We all don't know nothing about each other. Right? Respect, understanding, love, empathy. And this is not to say that you need to agree with everybody, because you're not going to agree with everybody.
No. We talk every day. Sometimes we don't agree.
Yeah. But respect and understanding by themselves could create the grounds for, actually, no, I even reverse that. Love, forget even love. Empathy and understanding can build love and respect.
I agree.
Empathy and understanding. When you can take yourself out of your own beliefs, your own feelings, your own whatever you want to say, and just say, man, we humans, dog. Like, we all got different paths in life.
What do you say to this? I think, how can I say this? I think we've not lost it, but I'm going to say lost it for lack of better terms. I think we've lost our curiosity from the standpoint of maybe I might be wrong in this certain instance. Let me hear out what they have to say. We do it every day without knowing. I specialize in what I specialize in, right? Culture, hip hop, sports, which is, you know what I mean, what y'all know me for prior. Specialize in those things. There's certain things that you and Quest know that I don't know, that you can see that I'm reading what y'all are saying and taking it in.
Yeah.
I can't have an opinion on some shit that I'm not specialized in.
Right.
Because you don't ask the judge to come change your fucking tires. You don't ask to be prescribed from the plumber. You don't ask him to prescribe you no medicine. You can't know everything. So sometimes be curious, understand what's going on. I wonder why. And maybe try to talk to somebody with some sense over there on the other side. And you still may not agree with it, but at least you tried.
And I just don't understand, too, like, how can you say God is love and then don't
hate? and spew hate.
It's the most confusing thing to me.
I don't understand.
You don't have to agree.
Let's keep it a stack bundle. God ain't run with nobody that was overly Christian.
Come on,
He
man.
ran with 12 sinners, and one of them backstabbed him and got him on the cross.
Yep. And then right after that, another one was gonna slide for him and start killing and slice the dude's ear off.
Shout out to Peter. He literally slid. After God said, this is what you gonna do, my nigga. No, bro, I ain't finna.
And slid.
He was a crash out.
Cut
right?
buddy ear off right then and there.
That's a sinner that crashed out for God. And that same person, talking to somebody who's read up on the Bible, in the Bible camps, all that same person said, yo, I'm not even worthy to be put on this cross like God. Upside down me, nigga. So it's like, that's the type of people that God ran with. And he had to gain understanding from the sinner's standpoint. How can you go to the church where everybody got it figured out? You don't want to talk to no sinners? You don't want to talk to the street nigga in the YN off the corner with a switch? You don't want to plug God into that? But you want to spew hate. How can you do that and then want to welcome them with open arms? You can't welcome them with open arms because you're too busy shoving.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I don't get it. I mean, not even just to stay on this Jaden Ivey topic that long. We'll definitely get off of this. Like, in closing, man, just practice the art of just
Shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
Shutting the fuck up.
Just
That's
practice that art sometimes, bro. Shutting up doesn't mean that you are bowing down
Or complicit.
or complicit.
So you say.
It doesn't. That doesn't mean that. That just means, bro, everything don't need to be said.
I want to protect me and mine. But I could come kick it with these teammates on the side here if I want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they also
man.
going to see my life, but I'm not going to push them away. They still may do what they want to do, but at least I got in their ear with love, though.
Yeah, man.
Not
And
division.
it just doesn't make sense to go at anybody for any other reason besides, man, if you harm me, if you harm mine, then cool.
But you still don't generalize it.
Yeah.
Johnny crashed out on me. I'm not going to say everybody that's Johnny's color is
I'm
Johnny.
gonna flip everything. Like,
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
So stop. You don't have to impose your truths or what everybody else or a group of people may think is the truth, bro. You don't have to do that. You can still be a Christian. You can still be whatever. You can still believe whatever you want. You can still feel how you want. You can still disagree on what you want without having to do that.
I agree.
Literally, you don't have to do that.
I agree.
You don't have to do that, man.
Shout out Jaden Ivey and them 10 M's. Yeah, if you need somewhere to donate the tithe, the $1 million, at Young Reela everywhere, $ Young Reela. Yeah, we can get you. I'm joking, bro. Please don't take my trouble for real.
Let's
What
go
else you
into
got?
something funny, man. Go ahead, just go ahead and pick one. We got a couple topics here. Go
Oh
ahead and pick
yeah. Shout out my sister. Just be real. Florida man is abducted by dolphins. Can you please bring that up, please?
Sure, we can do
My
that.
nigga Gerald. Shout out my nigga Gerald. Man.
If there's one
Yeah, shout out
thing
my nigga
that
Gerald,
Florida
man.
is gonna do, boy,
It's Florida,
it's
man.
Florida, bruh.
Florida
Oh my
go
god,
Florida.
I've heard of this situation as well,
I didn't know until she told me.
man.
I didn't know what was going on. She's like, "You heard of Gerald?" I said, "Nigga, Levert." Gerald. What Gerald you talking about, bruh? And she's like, "Yeah, no, the Gerald Dolphin, nigga." I said, "Oh, all right." So, boom, Florida man was found sunburned and disoriented on Sanibel Causeway, claiming he was kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city. That's trippy. Lee County Sheriff deputies responded to the Sanibel Causeway early morning after a motorist reported a man standing on the shoulder, soaking wet and drawing blueprints in the sand. According to the police report, Ricky James, I'm not gonna mess up your last name,
Hollowell,
bro.
I guess.
Hollowell, yeah, I guess. 33 was found barefoot, severely sunburned, only wearing swim trunks. He told deputies he had been taken against his will by a pod of dolphins 3 days ago and forced to work on what he called an underwater construction project. According to Howell in the police report, they claimed that the dolphins approached him while he was swimming off of the Fort Myers beach and escorted him to a site 40 feet below the surface. Did they give you scuba gear, nigga?
From what I heard, bro, is that I guess apparently they made like some type of bubble for him where he was able to breathe underwater. I don't know, bro. Like it looked like I don't know, bro. I really don't know what you think about this? Because this is insane. This is insane.
Bro, he told officers he was released because the Dolphins were satisfied with his work. Man, listen. As crazy as this sounds, I've heard rumblings about this back home. Of course, I'm of Haitian descent. You know, some of this is true, bro. Like, I've heard stories about underground cities and whatnot. I forgot to read the part where there was, like, a bunch of saline in his lungs.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is that at? What? Bunch of saline in his lungs.
Yeah, there was saline in his lungs. It must have been a different article.
Yeah.
But bro, when I tell you, it might could be true. I don't know nothing no more.
It be some crazy stuff going on.
I don't know
in this
nothing
world.
no more. Niggas is casually coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, nigga, aliens been real. We just kept that from y'all." Like, y'all just gonna casually say that? What? So I don't know what to believe no more, man. Gerald really might be that. Gerald really might have up, you know what I mean, dolphin pole on this thing and say you building this city, nigga.
What? So okay, it's funny that you bring up stories like that in Haiti because I've heard the same thing from my Haitian partners, like you know, but not about dolphins, but about mermaids.
Everything else, mermaids
bringing you down there, telling you to do certain things, and the way how you're able to escape is you got to do the opposite of what they tell you to do because then they'll look at you as unintelligent. So they're like, man, we don't need you. But if you keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna keep you down there. Man, I feel the same way with you. I don't know what to believe. Like, it sounds crazy.
I heard too many, bro. It'd be stories back home about vampires, zombies, mermaids. I'm like, damn, these ain't no Jaden Ivey niggas. I actually believe these niggas. These regular niggas. Yeah, no, hold on. It might be some truth. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Shout out my boy Gerald. I don't want no issues when I pop up on Fort Lauderdale Beach. Damn, I hope he gets the help. How can you even... He's never going to be the same if that's true, though. Because we're always going to look at him like he's insane.
One thing I want them to do is I want them to go under there and try to see if they can find the city. Because at this point, we're at a point now.
Certain because the pressure, the underwater pressure, you can't go that or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends. I mean, if they talking about 40 feet below water or something like that, I don't know how deep you got to go before the light doesn't, gives out and it gets too cold and the pressure gets to whatever. But I mean, if it's enough, go down there and try to figure it out.
I'm about to look that bitch up right now.
Go down there and try to figure it out. I really want to know because, bruh, if that is true, then that opens the door for like a lot of things. I mean, lately I've been seeing a lot of stories or TikToks or whatever of folks out in the middle of the sea, fishermen, or folks that work on boats and whatever, and they're hearing singing or certain type of things
Sirens.
out. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Sirens.
And so I'm just like I don't know. I don't even at this point. I don't know what is AI. I don't know what's edited. I don't know what. But I can tell you this though. There has to be something in that water,
bro. We can only travel but so far. You can't tell me it's not no cities or nothing crazy like resources we never even thought to have that could change the whole planet. You can't tell me, bro. We can only go but so far. There still isn't technology for us to. Bro, I think it's something like 70% of the sea or the ocean that we didn't even know
it's
we
impossible.
Can't get to.
It's impossible.
So, bro, I had somebody ask me today, yo, would you go to space? I said, nigga, I don't fuck with space and I don't fuck with going underwater. I'm not with none.
Bruh, we watched 3 dudes go into a submarine, go down there, and kaput.
Yeah.
They got treated like a 7-Up can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That pressure for real.
Didn't even get down there yet. They got treated like a 7-Up can.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, leave that water alone, man.
I don't know what is down there. Nobody knows what's down there, for real. Apparently, except for this guy.
Hey, man. I don't know if there's some technology made where we can actually, like, see people's thoughts. That would be trippy. That would be lit.
That would be wild. What? Can you imagine that? Seeing it through his eyes, like I
Like
wonder if the
reliving?
CIA or somebody got that.
Probably
The CIA
CIA.
definitely has to have something like that.
Yeah, nigga, for interrogation purposes.
Man, not even just interrogation, but just experimental things. Like if they, because bruh, if you didn't know, the government used remote viewing, which is like using psychics to locate targets, locate terrorists, locate hostages, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They got actual psychics that are part of the CIA, that are hired through the CIA. This has been since like the 70s or 80s or something like that. You got psychic mediums that are hired by the CIA that will be that are used to find terrorists, hostages, all types of
successfully found
people. And and they test it out. They test it out by saying, you know, that's the kind of like their training. They test it out like, all right, see, I'm gonna give you this. See if you can find this, and then they'll go ahead and do whatever they do, and then after that, they describe certain things with what they see, and then they go and they find it, and they say, oh yeah. Or it might be as simple as they might have them in a room, and then on another room they say, all right, what do you see in this room? And they say what they see in this room. So now it's like, all right, it's accurate. So there has to be some type of machinery or whatever what they can use where they can plug somebody up or whatever, and they can actually see the thoughts in your brain and kind of look back at the stuff that you've actually seen. Kind of like a movie.
it is a movie.
Can you imagine them doing that and seeing it on the screen?
Bro,
Dudes just swimming in the water and then some dolphins pop up.
nigga, that'll mess up my whole, like, I'll probably go a little bit crazy. Not a little bit, a lot of crazy. That'll mess up my whole
What?
perception of reality.
What? Seeing yourself like you seeing it on the screen of just going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper in the water, and then it just opens up into
See,
just.
and you look to the right and you see a dolphin.
Dolphin.
With his fins carrying.
Bruh.
I would trip me out.
Bruh, I would literally freak out. I would freak out. And that's not even my memory. That I would freak out.
All of a sudden, he don't look so crazy.
Fam.
All of a sudden, he don't look so crazy.
The
They
man
got to develop that.
sunburns, all that other stuff.
Where's the saline joint? Hold on, my sister sent me the joint.
Man.
He has saline in his lungs, bro. Like I get a nigga not all the way there, but he can't be all the way crazy. She sent me the article. I'm gonna send that joint. Where's that?
I mean, even now, when you look at just when you Google this, you know, some people have reported that it's not true. You know, it's just a fake viral story. But shoot, there's a lot of stories that they say is fake, and it wasn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at this point in my life, I tend to try to take people's word at face value without actually believing them 100%. Because
You're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, like if you're gonna say that, say that. It doesn't really hurt or help me
Right.
with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no reason for me to even sit there and go after you about the truth or what's false or whatever. Some things, yes, but things like this, nah. It's like, all right, the information is what it is.
Yeah.
But bruh,
He ain't capping. But I'm telling you, that ocean's something serious, bro. We don't know a quarter of what's down there. You hear me?
So what you think? You thinking it's real or you thinking it's fake?
I'm at 50-50 with him.
Really?
Yeah, I'm at 50-50. I don't know what to believe. He could very well just be drugged out. But was he reported? There's so many questions. You know, I'm going to ask questions when I read a joint. Well, did people report him missing? He was gone for 3 days.
Yeah.
They did?
Well, shoot, I guess.
Right.
I haven't seen nothing like that.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
If they reported him missing and he came out the water, there's no human being that's going to chill in the water for 3 days. You know what I mean? So it kind of maybe got some semblance to it. I don't know, bro. I'm at 50-50 with it. It could be drugs. It could just be, you know, is what it is. Barefoot, severely. Hold on, scroll back up. Barefoot, severely sunburned, swim trunks. Pod. Okay, he went by a pod. Okay.
A pod.
First off.
But like, where do you get the pod from? Where does the pod come from?
A pod of dolphins commanded by a foreman called Gerald escorted him to site.
Okay. A pod of it, because that's what you call a group of dolphins. Okay,
Yeah,
got you. I was about to say, because I'm like, if they brought a pod for him to get into, okay, I get it now. I get it. That's wild, bro. I mean, look at him.
Gerald taught Ricky their language in 3 days.
Bro, I don't know what. I don't
I'm
know.
at a 50-50, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to get their jokes off, but, hey, on the real, I don't know, bro.
And you were under there building the city? Like, how?
Niggas just pulled up and say, hey, he an architect. He look like he know what he doing.
Man, we got excavators and bulldozers, cranes, and everything for you, my boy. Just come down here and just do it dolo.
Facts.
Just come in here and just build all type of skyscrapers, but you gonna do it by yourself, though, whoa.
That's crazy work.
We seen your work. We like it.
Sunburned?
We think you can get it done in 3 days, my boy. Come down here and build us New York City down here. Build us Tokyo
Chicago
right now.
and shit like that. Like,
Build us Tokyo. We want the bright line.
Oh, God.
We want an underwater bright line system. You know what I'm saying? We want all these skyscrapers. Let's just say about 50 stories tall. You know what I'm saying? We want highways. You know what I mean? We want homes. You know what I'm saying? We want Dish Network. You feel me? We
Network
need
is
Wi-Fi.
crazy.
Don't forget about that.
Hey, nigga, what? Netflix, all that.
What would dolphins need with the underwater city?
I don't know, bro. He might be crazy.
Can you imagine a dolphin just walking in a building and being like,
Yo,
I'm about to clock in, y'all boys.
got his own desk and everything.
Bro, what? You're a dolphin, my boy. You got all this water to roam around. What do you need an underground city for?
I don't know. They may be trying to slide on us, bro. It may be a transition to get them to slide on us up here.
Or maybe they know something about the earth that we don't. Maybe they think that
Closer
the earth...
to the core.
Oh.
They closer to the core. I don't know.
Bro, I don't know, bro. We might need to get off this before the black trucks pull up.
Hey, chill out, bro. I don't want no smoke.
Or the dolphins come
Oh,
and get
God,
us.
the pot of dolphins pull up on us, boy.
The same
Yeah,
pot.
pull on
Knocking
it,
on
boy.
the door. Hey, yo, we need some more hands for this underwater city. Hey, we hear y'all. We hear
Hey,
y'all.
Gerald. I don't know nothing, bro. You big Gerald. I don't know. Word to Hitman holla, Pops. You big Gerald. Where we at? Oh, yeah, we got to go to the Charleston White. Yeah, we got to go. Pull up the Charleston White and Thug, bro.
Yo, Charleston White, man. I've been off of Charleston White for a minute, but this man is insane, dog.
He hilarious to me, bro.
Charleston White is about to get Young Thug locked up, huh?
Yo, you seen him take a picture of the probation officer? Hey,
What? Let's see what he say, man. Let's see what Charleston White got.
you can let that bit play. We'll come back.
Because this dude is out of this world funny, bruh. Sometimes he just be wilding out.
Sad nigga. Man, them hoe ass niggas approach me now. Catch the foot. Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain something to you, motherfucker. You on probation. Right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on shit. Okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we. So that's in cohorts. I mean a gang. You on probation. Then you had a fella with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, saw your friend with the short body with the fat, pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat motherfucker was clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I assumed it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun. Right? That makes it aggravated assault. His words was, don't lose your life in her. My words was, do it. Then other people came out and interfered. I proceeded to brandish the mace and pull out the mace and say, you niggas are getting maced. So I understand we was on a private airport's property, which is under the Federal Aviation Administration. So first thing Monday morning, because you said Jeffrey Williams on probation, aka King Slime, aka Young Thug, you said we step on shit. Your other brother, your goon with the gang chain, the YSL spider chain, pretending to clutch a gun as he was assuming to be brandishing and holding the gun, said, "Don't lose your life. I am now in fear of my life." Swear to God, I am.
Hey man, my boy Charleston White, he's hilarious to me. And then I think like the next day he had posted that he already contacted the authorities and started the process because this happened in Miami on the could have the Drewski joint.
Yeah, could have been love.
Could have been love. There we go. It happened on the set of that in Miami. So Charleston is gonna get. Listen, I want y'all to do something. I want y'all to believe people when they say things. No, Charleston White is kind of he's always out of pocket, but he's funny with it, so it works for him. He gets booked for comedic shows. But from day one, he's told y'all, I'm ready to send a nigga to jail. Bro.
And excited about it.
Bro, he had merch that said he was willingly saying, I'm going to start snitching early. Like, I'm going to start classes for snitching. Snitching is how we're going to fix our communities. He went viral for defending Pop Hunter when he had his award deal. That's how him and Gilly fell out. He went viral for it. He is going to tell. I'm going to let you know now, Thug. Go ahead and try to put a baby in more out of sciences, bro. You good as gone. Yeah, you good as gone. You leave the snitch alone, bro. That's what I was taught. I can't say from experience. I never was in the street, but there's a reason why they leave the snitches alone, because they want to tell anyway. You gonna help him get more money anyway. He's already in cahoots with y'all anyway. So, Thug, put my hand on your shoulder. It's over, pal. Sorry. We can move on.
Say less. Before we close it out, man, choose a sports topic. We got.
Oh, you know what I'm choosing? No. We can do
it.
both.
No, do it. Do it. Let's do it.
We can do both. Hey, Pat Bev, tighten up. You know what I'm gonna choose. Pat Bev, tighten up. Can you play the clip so that the people know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, we definitely uploading this clip because this has gotten kind of this has gotten kind of crazy. Go ahead and just introduce the clip.
So we have Pat Bev saying definitely James Harden is a better player than Dwayne Wade, and this is the part that got me. He said it's not close. He says go ahead, play the clip. My bad.
When it comes to like a player, right? You're talking about a player that can score, a player that can get to the free throw line, a player that can pass it out of pick and roll. A lot of people were going under on D-Wade pick and rolls. I ain't go front. Like, you feel me? A lot of people was letting D-Wade have that. Yes, does D-Wade have clutch gene? You're absolutely right. Yes, at times have we seen D-Wade be more clutcher than James Harden? Yes, we have. But when we talk about a better player, like James Harden is a better player than Dwayne Wade, right? And people get it confused because they think about the way he won a championship, and you can't take that away, right? But championship is a team, right? That's a team award. I'm talking about individual award. Who's a better player? And you have to go individually. You have to go with James Harden. I don't even think it's and no disrespect to AI.
So you know me. People say things. I like to contextualize where it's coming from. So Patrick Beverly, first of all, before you even get to James Harden, where were you? You were drafted 42nd by who? The Lakers. Were immediately traded to who? He was a standout in the 2010 preseason, but was ultimately waived before the What was going on in the 2010 and 2011 season? Oh, the big three. Oh. So you had a chance to see D Wade when he was still D Wade, when you were let go. Oh, okay. So you bounced around all the way overseas, right? You get to come back to the States in 2013, and who's over there? Ames. Oh. So you work your way and you grind it up, pause, to the starting lineup. And who was your backcourt mate? Okay, I see what's going on here. So, like, we can't even have real dialogue because already, just from face value, without looking at the film, the stats, the nigga who was part of the team cutting me that probably could have had a say so in me staying over the nigga that extended my career and helped me make millions of dollars because all I had to do was defend because he was such a phenomenal scorer and playmaker. And I seen it for 4 years of my career. Yeah, of course I'm going to go James. Are you kidding me? And then the reality sets. Reality of what? Everybody says he had Shaq. Why did Shaq even choose to come here? Out of Shaq's own mouth, he said he saw D Wade give Baron Davis the work in the playoffs. He said, who is this kid? So when it was time for him to want to be traded, he chose Miami. Yeah, you could say he chose Miami because it's similar to LA, but he chose it mainly because of D-Wade. And when the time came for him to deliver in 2006, boy, did he deliver by averaging 35 points a game. And all you Shaq D-writers who wants to discredit D-Wade, you know what he averaged at finals? 13 points to D-Wade's 35. So, yeah, there goes that. You already got it done by 24. You already chipped up. You already got the finals MVP. And then you go through your injuries. And who led the 2008 Olympic team? Oh, it's D-Wade. Oh, no, not Kobe, not LeBron. No. It's D-Wade with the bald head. That's who led that team. And then when it came time for LeBron to select who he wanted to play with, it's a reason he chose Dwayne Wade outside of him being his friend. He was that electric. And I think you guys have D-Wade all the way messed up because he didn't reach his proper peak. But again, in 2009, he led the entire league in scoring, where 30 was an absolute challenge, not today's 30. Led the league with a prime D-Wade and Kobe Bryant in scoring in 2009 while playing elite defense. And you, gun to the back of my head, you see this Heat hat, gun to the back of my head, I can't even name the starting five of that 2009 season. That's how much he carried. And you guys, I get it. James is a great scorer, a great playmaker. No? Okay, so he's a better shooter. Got it. Better playmaker. Got it. It's a complete wash on defense. So just by doing math, Dwayne Wade is the better player. Dwayne Wade is the better clutch player. I watched you not get it done in that game 6. I watched your team miss 27 missed threes. I watched you not get it done and let a Manu Ginobili block you from behind when it came time to it. I watched you also give it up with, I believe it was 9 points. I also watched you give it up with 12 turnovers when against the Warriors. Come on, man. We got to stop. We saw what we saw. Dwayne Wade, peak for peak, is the better basketball player. James Harden. It's okay. Harden is going to be phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with being the 4th best. But Dwayne Wade is definitely the 3rd best shooting guard to touch it.
Amen.
And we can get to it. MVP.
Just go ahead.
Close it out.
Go ahead. Who do you think? Because it's a lot of chatter right now about, and it's not because I'm just a Laker fan, but because the man has been going crazy. There's been a lot of chatter about Luka not being worthy of it because he don't play both sides of the ball. But
who got 3 MVPs at their career?
There's another guy that used to play like years ago, right? Yeah. And he got 2.
Oh, he used to play for Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sure did, huh?
What about his former teammate? They used to play in Dallas together.
Oh man, damn, that's kind of crazy. Huh.
You know,
What about the guy that? What about that guy? That point guard that people keep saying that he's a shooting guard as well. That's in the Bay.
oh my God, you're cooking right now.
What about him?
Where they had to properly scheme him and actually put defenders around him to not make him look as bad?
Oh,
Where the Cavs actually schemed to have him on every pick and roll, and that's why they came back from 3-1?
oh,
That guy? The one who won unanimously?
oh. Wait, isn't there another guy that won that in 2001?
Oh,
That plays
yeah,
for
braids.
Yeah,
That guy.
man, I
He used
can't
to be
remember
with,
his
he used
name.
to be with the Brat. He used to be with the
I
Brat,
can't
right?
remember
Yeah.
his name. He played for the 76ers.
Man,
What is that guy's
he had a sleeve.
name?
He used to wear a sleeve.
Oh my God, man, I'm blanking on him right now.
Me too.
Surely
I'll find the answer soon enough.
He must have been a defensive stopper.
I'll
right?
find the answer soon enough. Don't worry. Stop, right? If Michael Wilbon, I need you to stop it. Let's just call a spade a spade. We're not going to mince words. You guys are hypocritical when it comes to people wearing the Laker jersey. Luka is not the first superstar to not be an absolute stud on defense, and he won't be the last. The difference is, especially in the last, I would say probably 2 to 3 months, Cam, you watch more Laker hoop than me. He's picked it up on that side because he's leaned out tremendous. Looks to lost about reportedly 38 pounds is what they say. To me, it looked like 40, 42. He is slim. He posted a golf pic the other day. I was like, oh, this is a new man. This look like rookie Lucas, fresh off of Europe. Crazy. Got Shea who dropped 47 the other night. What happened last night? The alien broke another record. In the history of basketball, took him all of 8 minutes to drop a double-double. 40! Look at the standings. KC was going crazy. San Antonio, they only 2 games behind. That means they can't slip at all. Then you get to looking at his minutes. Bro, imagine going to work and only having to work 5 hours and being the best nigga at your job. And other niggas got to work 9 and not as half as good. So he's doing it efficiently with less minutes. And dare I say, he's looking like one of, if not the best defensive player that I've seen, maybe ever. Gotta go with Wemby. And I wanted to wait, right? Everybody waits their turn. We saw D Rose get his in his 3rd season as well. And we like, damn, the sky's the limit for him and injury happens. And NBA fans, we felt bad for D Rose and we kind of don't want that to happen, which is why we hold off on giving it too early because people get stagnant or injury happens. I don't look like that. Wemby wanted to play every game. If it was up to him, he'd be playing 30 minutes a night. This guy's a psychopath. And I mean that with every sense of the word. He is a psychopath. He said, I want to be MVP 3 weeks ago. This guy wants it bad than anybody. They said, hey, we won 50 games. He said, nah, it ain't enough. I need 60 to make up for my last 2. That's not a regular person. That's face of the league right there. That's something that you want to have your kids have that mentality towards. And for those reasons intended, as of right now, March 31st, 2026, y'all will hear this at a later time. My MVP, if I had a vote, maybe one day I will have it. I don't know where life will lead me. It's Victor Wembanyama.
I ain't got nothing to say. Go ahead and close this out.
That being said, We back. This is Real Spill, where we spill the real and tell you how we feel. I am Real. Follow me at Young Reela. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, tap in. We still gonna come out with the tunes, you know what I mean? Come out with the vibes.
It's your Reela, baby.
Can we out?
Yes, sir.